Hey, it's Trisha, your Jamberry lady. Today's video is Trishy's tips and tricks. My favorite tips to help you get the best application possible. So if your nails aren't lasting the full 2 weeks, or even 2 days, this video is for you. So my first tip is to make sure that you have gotten all of the oil off of your nails. So that means getting a bottle of Dawn dish soap and making sure that your nails are completely clean of all oils. If you have any oils on your nails, the wraps aren't gonna stick. After I clean my nails, I like to buff them up with a buffer block, just to kind of rough up the surface and make the wrap stick. Kind of like how when you get a new pair of shoes and the bottoms are slippery, and you need to go outside and rough them up on the cement, just like that. So you want to rough up your nail so that the wrap will stick better. Then you're going to want to wipe your nails clean with either rubbing alcohol, white vinegar, or the new Jamberry Prep Cleanser. My next tip is for picking the right size wrap for your finger. You don't ever want to pick a wrap that is too big for your finger. What's nice is that the sheets have a clear backing so that you can figure out which wrap is going to best fit your nail. So for my ring finger, I know from experience that the best wrap for this finger for me is always going to be the third one in. Now you can see I've already used these first two on both sides, but for this demonstration I'll just show you. So you can wrap it around your finger to see which one is going to be the best fit. It's kind of hard to show what I mean, so I made a diagram for you. Okay, so here's your finger. I'm going to show you the wrong way to pick a wrap for your finger. When people are first starting, their tendency is to pick a wrap that is too big for your fingernail. So this is one that is too big. You see how it's touching the skin area right here? You do not want it touching the skin area at the cuticle, down here, the sides of your skin right here, and down here at the bottom. Now I'm going to show you the right way to do it. So here's your finger again. You're going to choose a wrap that is slightly too small for your finger. Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking people are going to notice that the wrap is too small and it's going to look stupid. It's not. So if you choose a wrap that's too big for your finger, what will happen is that the wrap can start to buckle up, wrinkle on the sides, and just not look pretty at all. Another one of my favorite tips for beginners is to apply the wraps to your fingers cold. So in my application video, I showed you how to put them on by heating the wraps first and then laying them onto your nail while the wrap is still warm. If you're just starting, it might be easier for you to lay down the wrap on your finger while the wrap is still cold. That way if you mess up and you have the wrap too close to your skin, or you put down a chevron and the chevron is crooked, you can peel it back up easily before you heat it up. Another one of my favorite tips is to do your nails right before you go to bed. So I would wash your face and brush your teeth and get your pajamas on and get comfy on your couch or wherever you're gonna do your nails. But might I suggest your couch in front of a TV? The reason why I suggest doing it this way is because then your nails have a chance to kind of cure overnight. They're not gonna get messed up if you do them during the day because they are not wet, they're not polished, so they're not gonna get smudged. But I just find that if my nails aren't being used at all for 12 hours or so, then I feel like the seal is better, especially at the tips. Because if you did your nails and then say you go take wet laundry out of the washing machine and you go to grab at the laundry, I find that my tips would lift up if I tried to do that. However, if I do my nails at night and then in the morning do laundry, they're just fine. And one of my last but most favorite tips is using a glass nail file. Now in my other video, I showed you how to file the excess off of your wraps. That was the very last step. So I still always just file off the excess wrap with a regular file at the very end of my application process. Then the next day, or a few hours later, I come back and use this glass nail file to file off the edges of the tips. Now the whole reason why I use the glass nail file to file off some of the excess wrap is so that my tips don't start to lift up or catch on anything. It's especially helpful if you like to use your nails as tools. And I know a lot of us moms use our nails as tools a lot. Picking stickers off of things, trying to help someone peel something up. So what you do is you get your glass nail file. And remember in my other video, I showed you how to file in a downward motion with the regular nail file. So after you've already filed all of the excess off, you're gonna get your glass nail file and file at 45-degree angle and just file downward until the wrap starts to kind of come off. And sometimes you won't even notice that it's coming off, but you'll start to see nail showing. And that's how you know that you've shaved off some of the excess wrap at the tip. All of my nails have been filed with the glass nail file to file off some of the wrap at the tips. You can't tell, can you? So there you have it. Those are my favorite tips. I hope they help. Hey, it's... So make sure that you use an oil cutting dish soap. Let's say I'm gonna do this finger.